This one's for the potential tenants. If you're trying to rent an apartment and landlords aren't calling you back, let's talk about what it looks like from the landlord's perspective, and that might help you get the apartment that you want. The first thing you need to understand is that for small landlords, and I'm a small landlord, I work with folks with 1 to 100 units, so put yourself in the landlord's head for a few minutes before you go in to look at the apartment. Now, if it's a big corporate place, that's a different animal. They have rules they follow by the book, and that cannot always be the best place where you want to live because you got to follow all those dang rules. But if you're looking at a landlord who owns a couple units, you might get much more personalized service and have a much better experience. So before you go in, think about this person has put a lot of time and money into rehabbing this unit. They want to find a good tenant who's going to stay for a long period of time, and the first impression you make is going to be huge. What I look at when someone's renting an apartment, first, are they on time? What kind of car are they driving? Is the car clean? Are they friendly? Do they look me in the eye, shake my hand? Ask good questions about how maintenance works, utilities, what the neighbors are like, what things they're responsible for, etc. And afterwards, I go back and I check a couple things. I don't put much effort onto credit scores, but if the tenant brings a copy of their Credit Karma score with them, it's a good sign. Bank accounts, a couple pay stubs, shows they're prepared and they're serious. Let me give you the big tip at the end. And then I go and check court view. And you can go to your local courthouse, check their records. Now, if you have something on your record, like an eviction or small claims action or who knows what, be forthcoming about it. Then check your socials. Make sure your Facebook and your Instagram and all those kind of feeds are just clean, nice, nothing weird in the first, scroll through section, because landlords do check them. But here's the big tip. When I go to rent an apartment, I may get 10, 15, 20 applications. It's crazy. And you quickly lose track of who's who. And then follow up 2 or 3 days later. On the flip side, know that you're interviewing a landlord, so that when you are looking at an apartment, look around the grounds and see how he keeps them or she keeps them. Check out the common areas. Look at the parking lot. Is it tidy? All these things. Look at the landlord's vehicle. Is he driving a truck where he does service and takes care of things, or is he driving a Porsche? And really get a feel for how long he or she's been doing it, their experience, how many units they have, and just get to know them a little bit on a personal level. It'll make it that you stick in their brain and give you some valuable insight into what you might be getting into. Because if you move into an apartment with a crappy landlord, it is not going to be a good experience, and I want you to avoid that. Now, if you rent from landlords that follow me, you're probably on a pretty good track. Good luck in your apartment search, and wishing you guys all the best. Follow along for more landlord and maybe a few tenant tips. Adios.